What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Life at TheHamid. So, on this episode I wanted to show you, sorry about the squinting guys by the way, the sun's right in my face, but this is a project that I've been doing over the last month or so. I've been having to do it while I've been working, so going to work, coming home. I did do it in my half term, but I ran out of time. So I got this design of Carolina coops on YouTube. They do a lot of custom built birdhouses for chickens, etc., and I was inspired, so I thought I'd build it myself and see what I can do. So if we have a look here, right, I've got the nest box which I'm going to fill in. I'm going to show you the move-in now. It's going to take a little bit of time when I show you. So with the nest box we've got enough space for 3 chickens. Also it's removable. We've got a little pin here and you can pull it out so I can have it, so if they want to nest in there, the chickens want to nest in there, they can lay their eggs, and if they're the broody hen, I can pull this out, give space for the chicks and the mum at the same time. So let's put that back and the wedge there. So that's that one. Easy to reach. I future-proofed it. Kids can come here, and rather than having the open top where they get scared. So what I read was that then chickens naturally, they're afraid of predators. So usually when you open this up from the top, it startles them. So having a system like this where you can open it up is better. So I built it and I put it like that. Everything's got a latch on it. We've got ventilation because I'm planning to do the deep litter system. So the ventilation here, window that I built, it's all meshed up so I can leave it open in summer. I'm going to put something here to basically hold it open at some point, but right now you can stay like that. And I've got the guttering set up to a range system, so I've got my water coming out here, as you can see. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an automatic chicken watering system, water feeder, and I'll put another video up that's going to be a separate video. So hopefully this should have enough space for my chickens, because what it is I want my garden back. It looks like a farmyard. I need them to have their space, but I believe that chickens should have enough space and they should be able to be comfortable and have more space than they need. So as my wife is petrified of the chickens, that she runs away, I had to make it easy because of work and because of sustainability. If I'm at work and sometimes things go wrong, the water's running out, the feed's run out, we've got busy lifestyles, we do need each other's support, but she's not been able to do so. Well, she does, but she's petrified. So what I did was I made this I think it's called a Dutch door, so she can actually open it without having to be afraid. She can go inside, she can feed the chickens, she can give them emergency water if they need it until I get back. And she just closes it afterwards. If you want to get in, you open the latch here, and you open the door up. You can just come inside. So, that's it. It's about 3 meters by 1.5 meters in terms of square footage, which should be around enough size for minimum to about 6 birds, if you want them to have that free range of space at the bottom only. I am going to build a little run area outside. But the only problem is we have foxes coming during the daytime, so I think that's going to be a little bit of an issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to think about that one. I'm going to show you something else. So I wanted them to have as much floor space as possible. So what I did was I built them a floating, kind of floating ladder. So just put it up on here, put it up, and then put it there, you get it on properly. And then all I have to do is hook that up. There you go. So what I'm going to do now, and that's the ladder system. I'm just going to quickly grab the phone for you so you can see the rest of the system that I've got laid out. As you can see, look at the chickens here. So I'm going to hopefully have my garden back eventually. So that's the vent system. So I had to think about everything. They need a lot of venting systems. So if you have a look here, this is the side of the coop. Just want to show you it. Yeah. So there's the side of the coop. And I apologize if the weather's not good. I thought we need some more ventilation, so I've got a sliding door here. It's all meshed out. I'll be able to check in on the chickens anyway and close it in the winter time. But as you can see, heaps of ventilation. I've got these vents up here which will always stay open. And then I've got that window if I need it, and this. Because the deep litter system means that I'm not going to be doing, hopefully, any changes. Now, if you just give me a second, I'm going to put the phone down, I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to show you how this is set up. So, there's our automatic coop door. By the way, this is going to be the run area. I'm going to figure out where I'm going to put the food. At some point, as you can see here, I want the water system to have maybe like a automatic water feeding system here. And I'm going to need an automatic feeding system at some point. I'm just going to put you down now, so I can show you the inside quickly. I'm just going to take that ladder off. So, the ladder's off now. And what I'm doing, by the way, I'm going to replace this fence, just in case anyone's wondering. The fence will be there. I just needed it while I built this. But as you can see, fully roofed. Everything is all painted and secure. Now, here's what I did. Is I've got the automatic chicken coop door that closes and will open as and when. This is why I should never do it there. I'm supposed to hold it, let it feel dark. Give it a second. There we go. That should open. When I do it by hand, sometimes it plays up, but doesn't usually. So everything's on latches because we've had a few mishaps where we've forgotten to close things, thinking they're shut, and the fox has got to our chickens over the years. Not too often, but often enough that it's been quite sad, and you have to learn from these. So everything's on a latch so that you close it and you know that it's closed and secure. Okay, so let's show you inside quickly. So these two doors, I've got a latch there to keep it closed. Now, I've got two perches here. I plan to keep, I don't know, I'm going to see how much I can fit in here, but I'm going to make sure they've got enough space. There's their perches. I want to see if they can get in on their own. If not, I'm going to put a bar across here so they can climb up, but I've got a feeling they'll have no issues with this. They've got headroom for each one, and there's a little bit of a perch here so they can get on. Now, obviously I've got this bit there for the chicken coop door. When they come in, they can step on this. This is supported by this, by the way, so it shouldn't be an issue. And here, if you're wondering why it's so deep, let me just undo this. Alright, this opens up this way, and I'm going to be doing the deep litter method of, let me just quickly close that there. Okay, so I'm going to be doing the deep litter method of housing. I'm going to do another video on that, explaining it, but basically I fill it up, and once a year you just empty it out. So you just got to keep turning it and get them to turn it, and you empty it out. But that's it really. As you can see, they'll be sleeping there. I've got the ventilation, everything. It needs to be well ventilated. So that's basically it. Oh, another thing to show you quickly, and I'll just close this up, is if you can see my tripod there, if it closes on myself, it's not a problem, because all I've got to do is I've set up a safety mechanism, just open it there and then out, because I did think about getting locked in. If you do have any questions, please remember to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this. I did everything from A to Z. First time I built a lot of things, but the first time I've done something on this extent in terms of building it from scratch from something I saw online. Yeah, let me know how it goes. If I can find some, I didn't because I was just excited and I started to build it. I didn't document this, and I didn't have a plan of opening a YouTube channel for the chickens and for self-sustainability and all the stuff I do. I didn't document it, but I know my Ring camera has some footage, but because it's been over a month, I'll have to see. But if you have any questions, if there's anything you'd like to ask, please let us know. And just, yeah, please remember to like, subscribe and hit that notification. Ciao for now.